Good morning, everyone. It's Lynn Dunn from Stamtastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. So, today I want to focus on the April 2021 paper pumpkin kit, which is called So Cool. And I have a variety of different card ideas that I want to share that feature some of the supplies from the kit. So, these are some of the cards that we're going to make today, and I have some additional card ideas that I'm going to share. But before I start that, good morning. Let me just share the actual cards that came in this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. So I'm going to just move these out of the way for the moment. And we'll slide these in. so, so these are the cute little cards that came in this month's kit. So they're all in different shapes. We have the little popsicle shapes here. So these were really cute, quick and simple. And then, whoop, then we have some, well, here, let's move these down here, give us a little bit more room. Then we have these cute little rainbow cards. And then the last set were these little watermelon ones. So just really cute little cards. There were a total of 12 cards that you could make with this kit. And the kit actually came with some stickers. So there were a couple sheets of stickers that we could use. And actually, I think the intent of the stickers was to use them to kind of seal your envelopes. Well, today I'm going to take these stickers and show you how to create some additional cards with this month's kit. So good morning, everybody. So these are the cards from the kit. So I'm just going to move these out of the way. And we'll bring back some of those other cards. So these are some of the cards that I created with the little stickers. So you can see this one has a little sun. And basically what I did is I used all these stickers as the focal point for all of my cards. So I was actually able to create, or I will be able to create a total of 16 additional cards just simply by using these stickers. So I didn't even get to using any of the images like this. I didn't use any of these images from the paper pumpkin stamp set. I mean, I used the sentiments, but not the actual popsicle or watermelon image. So let me show you how to make some of these. So we're gonna start with the sun card, but before we do that, I'm gonna show you how to turn your stickers into little embellishments. So I learned this little trick at one of my Stampin' Up! Events. They showed us how to remove the stickiness from our stickers because if I'm going to use it as a focal point on my card, I don't want it to be sticky on the back. I want to be able to put dimensionals on it or, whatever I want to do. So to remove the stickiness, basically you just need an embossing buddy. And you just take it and you just kind of blot it onto the sticker and it'll start to remove the stickiness. So kind of like the powder that's in here is probably adhering to the sticker and kind of removing that stickiness. So you could do this with any stickers. And then once you kind of get all the way around, let me just make sure I get all the stickiness, then it doesn't stick anymore. So then you have a nice little embellishment that you can use on your card. So I am making, which ones am I making here now? I'm making these three, I believe. So I'm going to just remove the stickiness off of three of these, and I'll do the rest later. So if you still have your paper pumpkin kit, if you got one, and you still have those stickers, then I would suggest using them to create some additional cards because you can create some really beautiful cards. All right, so there's that one. So we got two. And the other one, is this Popsicle. So as you can see, it's pretty quick and easy to do this. Just kind of keep going around until there's no more stickiness. I think that's good. Okay, so we'll start with these. Let me move this out of the way and we'll bring back our cards. So this is one of the first cards that I created. Just kind of has a bright and cheery look, I think, because it's got a sun. Yay for the sun. So I just removed all that sticky stuff, but actually what I'm going to do is put more sticky stuff on it. I'm going to add a couple dimensionals on the back. So by removing the stickiness on that sticker, I can add some dimensionals. And then when I go to add this to the card, you know, the ends of my sun won't stick down to the card because I removed that excess sticker stuff, sticky sticker stuff. Okay, so so we're gonna start with this one. And basically what I did is I'm just using some of the pattern paper from the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper pack because it coordinates obviously very well with this particular paper pumpkin kit, since this kit is called So Cool. All the colors and everything in the kit coordinate with the Ice Cream Corner suite. So, all right. So the first thing I did is I just cut some pattern paper from that particular pack. You can use any pattern paper that you want. So the first piece here is 1x4, and this is 2x4. And basically, I'm just going to be adhering these right in the center of this card. So these are pretty quick and simple designs. So if you don't have the paper pumpkin kit, you still can use these card layouts to create, you know, any kind of cards. You can use any kind of embellishments. You don't have to have this paper pumpkin kit to use these card layouts. So just take a look at your stash of stamps and supplies and create these layouts and make some fun cards. All right, so I'm just adhering these right to the center of the card. And then of course I did a little bit of paper tearing. So I just cut a 1x4 inch piece of Bermuda Bay paper and then I just tore it in half. So I'm just using up some of the halves that I have from creating these other cards. So this I'm just going to adhere right across the bottom. And then we'll go ahead and add our little sun. So we'll pop that up on the card. See how nice of an embellishment it makes? And then I just stamped one of the greetings from this particular stamp set that came in the kit. And I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm just gonna cut this. So I'm gonna show you how I do this. So I basically just use my scissors and cut around the greeting. Sometimes it gets a little tricky because the words are so close together. All right, so that's that. Let's turn it this way. It's easier. It's easier for me. And then I'm just going to cut in between the words. And these words are kind of close together, but you can still get it cut correctly. Okay. So we'll add a couple dimensionals to this and pop it up on the card. So I like to use the greetings this way. I do that a lot with my cards, just kind of cutting them apart and making them into cute little, a cute little embellishment kind of here on the card. So we'll just pop these up and then we'll add a couple sequins. So these are the sequins from the Artistry Blooms suite. So we'll just add some of those. And there you go. Cute. So just a really fun way to use those stickers that come in the kit. So there's one. And then the next one is just another, sticker from that came in the kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my little dimensionals to the back. We'll get that prepped up. So that's good to go. So for this one, I simply just used some, other pattern paper. And before I adhere it to my card front. So this is a 5¼ by 4" piece of one of the patterns. And then this is 1 by 5¼ So I'm just going to adhere these two pieces together. We'll do that. And this will help kind of reinforce it a little bit so that I can wrap some twine around it. So there was some yellow twine that came in the kit, but I'm just using some white, some of the white twine that I have. So I'm just going to wrap a little bit of this around. We'll create a quick little bow. Well, we'll see how quick this will be. Oh goodness, there we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is just tie this together. Kind of arrange it the way I want a little bit here. So we'll tie this into a little bow. So I'm just making a knot. And I always tie my stuff upside down. So you might notice that I'm doing this upside down because I just find that the bows lay so much nicer when you tie it upside down. We'll just straighten this one out a little bit. And then I think we're pretty well good to go. We'll scoot this over. And then the other thing I do just to kind of hold my bow in place is I just kind of roll up a little glue dot like this. And if I don't want my bow to move, I'll turn it here. Then I just tuck a little glue dot right under that where the knot is. And then I push that down. And then the bow doesn't move. So make sure you have it in the right place before you add that glue dot. And we'll trim off the excess. And there we go. So we'll add this to our card front. So again, you can use this layout with any pattern paper that you have. And then you can add any kind of focal point here. So obviously for this one, I'm going to add my little paper pumpkin stickers. So I'll go ahead and add this. I just cut a little rectangular, this is with the stitched rectangular dies. I suppose you want to know what size this is, don't you? Let me tell you. It's roughly 1 3/4 by 3 1/8. Just in case you don't have those dies, then you can just cut a rectangular shape. So I'm just going to add this flat on the card because we're going to pop up our little popsicle. So we'll add that. And that just kind of helps break up the color a little bit. And then we'll add our little popsicle. Well, this is actually the bigger popsicle. And then these little circular shapes, these came in the kit to be used with the kit cards, and there were a couple extra. So I used them, on some of the additional cards that I made. So obviously I don't have any more of those little circular shapes. So, In that case, you can just, you know, use a different shape if you want, or you can just add your stuff like I am right here. And just add the hey there. So I just cut my little greeting out. It's the same concept. I just didn't use the circular shape. And then we'll go ahead and add some more of those little sequins. And then you have another really cute little card. There we go. So cute. Okay, so that is card number 3. I can't count today. Card number 2. Here's card number 3. And then for this one, I cut a bunch of little pieces of pattern paper. So I just used the same pattern, just the front and back. And then I've showed you this design before where you just kind of take these and you layer them across your card like this. So we're just going to randomly do that across our card. So these pieces are actually 1 1/4 inches wide and 4 inches long. And so I'm just going to create kind of a fun little pattern with this. Only this time I'm going to add some torn paper to the left side of my card just to kind of break up the design and add some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Straight color. Yes. So we'll break up all this pattern with just a plain color instead of a pattern. And then we'll just add that there. Okay. And then this is the leftover piece from creating that. So this was just, it was 1 1/2 by 5 1/2 inches. And then I tore this piece in half. So you can make 2 cards with it, as you can see. And then I'll just adhere this to the left side and see how it just kind of breaks up the color, the pattern a little bit and kind of makes that blue pop. So this is Bermuda Bay. And then we will add our focal point. So this time I just used just a different shape. Actually, this was just a leftover shape I had laying around. So this is not from the rectangular die set. And then we'll add our Popsicle. Oops. So I'm just going to pop this up. So this is that sticker again. So just pop that up. And then I just created my little greeting the same way as I created the other greetings that I showed you. So we can add that right there. And then we'll add a couple sequins. And then I'll add the bow later, but basically we're just going to tie some twine around this side of the card. But I won't have you guys watch me do that again. All right, so there's the sequins. So then you can just open up your card and just wrap some twine around here to tie a little bow so that your card looks like this. So super cute. These were a lot of fun. So let me bring these back. So these were the 3 cards that I showed you how to make. So you can find all the details for these cards, all the measurements and everything are out on my website. So I've linked to that in the description below this video. But I have some other cards that I just want to show you. Excuse me. Oh, so here is another one that I created. So I used all of the stickers to create the cards that I'm showing you. I actually just used a whole sheet of these stickers, so I still have a bunch left to create all 16 of my cards. But this is another design idea. So these are just 1 by 4 inch pieces of pattern paper that I layered across the card. And of course I did my paper tearing thing up here, but just a really cute little card idea. And then here is another one. So I kind of stuck with the same colors. In the kit, they had a little Bermuda Bay um, ink spot. So I tried to stay with that color as much as I could. But I just added, some pattern paper here. And then I made some little fruit cards because there were a couple little fruit um, stickers that came in the kit. So these are pretty easy designs. You just kind of sponge some color in the background, and then it's a great way to use up scrap pieces of paper. So if you have scraps, they will work great for this. And then I just created some little rainbow cards. So this is the rainbow sticker that came in the kit, and then there was another rainbow sticker here that came in the kit. And you might notice these sponged clouds in the background. If you got the March Paper Pumpkin kit, there was a little stencil in that kit that had clouds. So I just used that stencil to create some clouds for my little rainbow here. So, all right. So those are the card ideas that I came up with using this month's kit. And they're pretty easy, quick and simple. They're really beautiful. I love the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. I think it works extremely well with this kit. And it's probably one of my favorite paper packs in the mini catalog. So, all right. So, I think that's all I have for you today. So, I hope you enjoyed these card ideas. And again, if you want to um, go out to my website, you'll find all the dimensions for all the cards because I didn't show you how to make them all. Um, but you will find those dimensions out there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I will be back again next week, Sunday, with some more fun card ideas. Take care, everybody.